line. Let's get the audio going in my audio line so I don't leave that hanging out there this time. And yeah, I can root for Tim too. It all works. Anyways, earlier today, I did get my match in with Timmy over at Spare Time, and I have a little block I got to clear out here from when I was fiddling with something earlier. So hang on 1 second. Where are my layers? We'll get this out of there. There we go. No more green blocks, and we'll get this started. Timmy, he finished the year in first place. Only had to bowl 75 strings because, unfortunately, when I fell flat against Seaholm and got swept, it locked him into first place in the division. So I'll put up his stats when he gets there. I started out great and then just ran into not bowling well. Just finishing the season with 138, 114, getting into the number 7 seed in the wild card. And yeah, that's where it is. But firing away here in Timber. Off the head pin, and yeah. No worse for the wear. Backdoor 9-drop, everything but the 7-pin. You know, I rooted for him. You'll hear it in the ambient mic the whole time. I rooted for him all match long. But let's get the box score up. Let's get me over here on the right. And I will start out making sure that my instant replay is working right. In there with a spare. And whether or not I know the results, I love streaming. Obviously, I need to redo the stream for. I need to restream. This was a heck of a match. It really was. I had a blast bowling with Tim. But stuff like that, punching out the 189, those are tough. And then just chipping out the 2 and the 5 afterwards. Yes. So having to shoot a 3-2 and call it a day. And I'm going to rip that one through the 6-hole. A rotten 6 box. Just like I said, giving away the spare that they gave me. I didn't deserve the spare, so, well, that'll turn it right back around. A 3 filling a 6 box. Laughing back and forth with Timmy. It was a good time. Oh, boy. Smiling as at least I was able to get the 5-pin here. It was fun. Like, I've only bowled at Timber probably 4 or 5 times. And, well, could you say the same thing a third time a different way, Nico? As I chip out 2 for 3 there to make it a 9 box. Just 28 through 3. Slow start here at Timber. Had a bunch of people pop by to watch the match. It was kind of nice. And firing away in box 4. Back on the head pin. And another yucky split. Looking at the 3-4, I don't know that I like or dislike this wood, but obviously the hope here is to catch the right side of it and certainly not get out there to the left. So a little off my mark. Unable to get that to convert for me. So just have to shoot the 4-pin for the 10 bucks. And I'll take it. Baby steps, 38 through 4 as I try to figure out the lanes here at Timber. I haven't had my best bowling there. I opened up the season pretty well against Tim. I think I went 12-2 against him. I was over 600, but you know, still figuring the place out, and that's kind of what I really like about the ACST is bowling in different houses and getting a different look everywhere. And I'm going to rip that one through the 3-hole, as Drew Steele loves to call the chop zone. So looking at the 1, 2, 4, the 6 and 10. Obviously the hope here is you shoot the gap between the 1 and the 6 and let the ball do what it can. And it'll make it. Had to fight for it, but I got the spare to sit down on the half. And we'll get Timmy coming up here to start firing away. I'll bring up his stat sheet for the season as he finishes at 151 and 87. Averaging 122.8 and obviously taking over the top spot in the fourth division in the A South. Reading Nico's comments. Timmy's going to start out with his head in the way, chopping through the 2-hole. He had 72 strikes, 269 spares, 189 tens, perfect box rate of 61% through just 85 strings. And this is his home, and that spare will let you know. As he rocks the 4-horse, manages to get something over there to take out the post. And Timmy, just like I am, starts off the match with a spare. His was a little more deserved. We'll see if he can fill it better than a 3. Wow. Rips through the 3, catching out the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 7. Quite a mess left behind here. Let's see what this ball does. Oof. Rips right through the heart of it. So it looks like he's got the 3, the 6, and the 10 to clean up for a 10 box. As both of us are trying to figure out how the hell you fill a spare. But those 2 sticks will give him a 9, 23 through 2. Already up 4 pins in the early going. And in the end, you know, this is ultimately 150 box string. Whoever has total pinfall at the end will take the match and move on in the playoffs. Oof. Finds the head pin for the first time, but leaves himself a Greek church to the right. So the triangle's 6, and then the 4 and the 7. 2 interesting pieces of wood in the middle that hopefully you can get this to kind of blow up and do some damage for you. And gets everything but the 9 pin. Sorry about the 10 pin. So shooting the 10 for the single stick, and that'll go by for a 9 box. 32 through 3 for Timmy here early on. You know, there's a love-hate relationship with the head pin. I was on it 3 times out of 5, which isn't necessarily great, but pair of splits, and Timmy's 1 out of 3 with a split. So you can't get a split. It's harder to get a split if you don't hit the head pin, but I'd still say about 50% of the time a head pin hit's going to be trouble. Timmy gives his run on the chop zone, punching out the 3, 5, 9, and the 7. Let's see if he can blow this one up on the inside. Oh, he's coming across. Takes out 3 out of the left there. Just the 1, 6, and 10 to clean up for the 10. Chips out 2 for a 9 box. It'll be 41 through 4. See if Timmy can go ahead and sit on a mark here. I gotta watch the catch head pin splits. What's going on, Drew? Timmy's gonna come across a little light, and it's an ugly split here. Looking at the 6, 7, 9, he does have that 1 piece of wood, but he throws so hard. I just can't see that kicking for him. Oh, I'm trying to get outside on the 6. I do plan to come back next season. I don't know why I wouldn't. You know, I know a lot of bowlers. Timmy looking to blow them both up. We'll take one out for a 9 box. It'll be a 50 half, so we'll take our first little break here to look at the stats. I'll move my scoreboard over to the other side, get all that ready. Yeah, I mean, I had a great time bowling this season. You know, I have no reason why I wouldn't want to come back. Oh, that reminds me. Did I get this? I got to see if my stat summary is working right. But stepping up, trying to do better than a 3 fill here on lane 24. I enjoy the ACST. I really enjoy bowling in different houses as part of the ACST. And I'm going to bully the head pin.
Take the push. I'll take the push.
I'll take that. And yeah, it's everything but the left wing. The 4K cameras are nice. They're just super expensive. And I pushed that one through, just chipping out the 4-pin. It's tough because obviously I don't think there's really any place that we've got the bandwidth to really stream in 4K, but I'd love to do it. And I'm going to bunny hole that for just a rotten 8-box. 63 through 6 is just not pinning really well. I noticed that when I bowl here at Timber, my ball seems to bounce a lot down the lane, which, you know, obviously with Millis and the synthetic, it really catches things. And that one's going to slide out through the 2-hole, so another chop zone as I rip out the 2, 5, 8, and 10. Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea, you know, and the AI tracking really makes that presentable for a match like this. Kind of just a little too heavy there, taking out the 1 and the 9. So now a 2 and 2 to try to at least get 2 sticks here. Still just not able to get my ball down smooth. And you're watching it. Part of the fun of trying to get the cameras in the right spots here is so you can see the bowler's approaches, how they go at it. You know, I think the challenge for me is to try to get a smooth landing for the ball. And if you watch the first, you know, easily 10 feet, my ball's just bouncing along. It's not quite grabbing on the lane the way that I want it to. And that'll slide across into the 2-pin again. Not a bad leave here. The 1, 3, 7. So if I can hold this tight and snug, try to shoot the head pin over there into the 7. But yeah, bowled in a bunch of different houses this year. That's kind of the point of it. And I'm going to slide across the target, but not enough of a deflection off the head pin to get to the 7. So I'll be shooting the 7-pin for the 10 bucks. Still bouncing, but it's a 10. 80 with a pair to go, so a little sloppy start here. Definitely in need of a mark or two to get going. Let's see if we can get one going here in the 9. Oh, you can see that one stick. So, wow. Just 4 out of 9 early on the head pin. Just taking out the right wing, so quite an army of pins here. The 1, 5, everything to the left. The 9 sleeping in behind. And I'll take that. Good mix. That piece of wood sitting in behind the head pin doing a good job of just letting this play out right. A much needed spare in the 9th. 90 plus a ball. Trying to find a rhythm. And that'll be my first real decent drop of the match. Everything but the 7-pin. So it'll be a 9 on the spare, 99. And let's see if we can go for 2 in a row here. Well, I like the 7-pin. We'll pick that up for the spare in the 10th. 109 plus a ball. Being able to, you know, flatten the ball, let it straighten out and get to that pin. It's always fun. On the fill. It's going to slide in between. Looks like it's going to be an 8. So I'll finish with a 117. As Timmy comes up here. Yelling at myself as I'll finish with 5 on the head pin, 2 splits, 4 spares, a single 10, oh, 2 10s, and a bunch of garbage left on the lanes. We'll get this out of here and let Timmy come up and try to chase me down here as he's at 50 at the half. Needs 67 to tie, 68 to take the lead. And he's going to find his 3rd head pin and his 3rd split as he rips right through, takes out the spread eagle with the 7-pin. And there goes the right wing. So now just the 2 and the 4 to finish up. right on it. All right, so Timmy's sitting at 60 through 6, trailing 3 pins through completed boxes. But again, this is one 50-box string. All that matters is total pinfall when it's all said and done. And Timmy is he's gonna get it to break up here this time. Right on the head pin. Everything but the left wing. I can't bowl any other way, and oh, wow. Hits the 2, slides the 4, but just couldn't find a way to the 7. So Timmy going to be looking for the single stick for the 10 bucks. He thought it was going to go by. It spun in and took it out for him. It'll be another 10. So we're knotted up at 70 through 7. I can't get mad bowling. I don't understand how people, will get mad and just totally take themselves out of the game. I just, I'm not that good. I miss a lot. There's so many shots that it's like, oh, I know I could get it, or, I feel myself hold on to the ball and rip it, or I stick a landing. I'll own it. Not every shot's exactly where it should be. Hey, Brett, that's pretty funny. Thanks for popping by. Timmy's going to send that one. Didn't like that piece of wood, apparently. So he's got another shot at the 1-8-10. Yeah, we were there earlier, and we did a whole bunch of bowling afterwards, just hanging out and talking. I love bowling around Tim and Matt and the crew up there. Look at 2 out of the 3. It'll be a 9 bucks. 79 with a pair to go, and this is where I actually heated up. So hopefully Tim will get at least a mark here. Close some of this gap. Oh, I'm slow on the CompuScore. I'm doing the paper sheet. And Timmy in the 9th. Real quickly, it's his first head pin without it being second. Sorry. I was going to say he had one earlier when he busted up everything but the left wing. Just keep it down the middle. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Timmy destroys the 5 pin. 89 plus a ball through 9. The thing is with that, Drew, it's like, when you throw the ball and it's just not right, and you're like, oh, I've pulled it, or I've pushed it, or I dropped it. That's the thing. Like, anytime you hear me do that, I got away with one. Oh. After avoiding splits for a while, Timmy's going to get his first eagle of the match. Just a 4-fill on the spare, 93 through 9. And one of the most difficult spares to convert in Candlepin as he takes out the right wing. He'll be over 100. See if he can take down the left wing for the Pro 10. And it'll be 2 out of 3. So a 102. Good old Timmy. The 2 of us grunting and groaning the whole way through. But neither bowler with a strike so far. Timmy had a pair of spares, 2 10s, 6 out of 10 on the head pin with 4 splits left. 6 pins left standing. I was a mess. I was 5 out of 10 on the head pin, pair of splits, 4 spares, 2 10s, but just too many pins left standing. You can't leave 10 on the deck. That's ugly. Let me see if the screen's working right. Oh, it is. I'll get that out of here as I get ready to fire away in the second. And here we go. Yeah! No! No! Ugh. I felt it the second time just like I did the first. You get a split, it breaks up a little, and you're just like, don't take down that pin. I'm counting on that pin. All right, 6, 7, a couple pieces of wood. Let's see if I can get this to move. There we go. Woo. Taking the spare. I didn't think that I was going to have enough energy on that second piece of wood, but it did. It got it. I appreciate that, Drew. Some days it's there. Some days it's there. You got to miss by enough. And 2 for 2 starting out with 13 boxes in the chop zone. Ah, rats. Yep, that's true. Shitty ball. Right through the 3-hole. Drew's chop zone. And gave it a run. Just couldn't find that post. 10 pin standing tall. See if I can bail this out for a 10 bucks. Some kid's happy. There you go. The Mike Capone punch. Picks up the single stick. It'll be a 10 bucks. 23 through 2. Timmy! I think that's Larry Wentworth hanging out behind us that I'm chatting with. As I fire away in box 3. Hit it thinner. Good Lord. Tickles the head pin, and I'm not going to complain. Like, this is a pretty good result. And just keep it out there. Hit that 3 pin, and this will blow up nice and easy. Just got to hit that 3 pin. As soon as I did, Timmy! As soon as I threw it. There you go, Drew. There's one that didn't come back. It'll be a 9 bucks. Pissed at myself for not hitting the 3 pin. You know, I don't know why it is. If there are 2 pins that I have a hard time hitting consistently, it's the 3 pin and the 4 pin. I think the 3 pin, I end up either pulling it or pushing it. I just can't get the line right for it. And the same thing with the 4. I think about the 7 when I shoot at the 4. Yeah! It's a little 2-finger salute there on the right. First half Worcester of the game as I rip out the left side. So I'm nervous. I don't like shooting across. Well, I marked safe from that as I pulled it tight. Yelling at myself. All right, ugly here. The 1, 4, 5, and 7. Let's see if I can get it out of this. I'll take 3 out of that. All day, every day.
To find the frickin' head pin.
41 through 4. Again, just not off to good starts here. And, you know, you can't do that against a guy that throws 120s in his sleep. It's the fun of bowling, Timmy. All the pressure's on. All right, box 5, firing away. And, Jesus. Oh, another rotten half. I can't find the head pin today. 2 out of 5. Just can't seem to get my aimer working. 1, 2, 4, and 10. And I missed it. But not by much. I mean, you got to clip that head pin just enough because usually you want to send it off the wall, and it wasn't there. And it was for the 10 bucks. I don't highlight 10s. So there we go. A 51 opening half. Opening the door for Tim to come and just blow me out of the water. We'll get that scoreboard out of there for a second. And yeah, there we go. What am I missing? Anything? Oh, I need to put a spare in on my spares. But other than that, that screen's working. Greg, Mr. Packer, how are you, buddy? Timmy's going to start off string number 2 with his head in the camera. Leaves the lambda down the left, the 1, 2, 4, and 8. This always looks so pretty when it goes, and you think it's an easy shot. And Timmy's going to crush the 2-pop. Get everything but the head pin. One nice, easy ball right down the center, and drills it for the 10. Never a bad time to start out with every pin down. It's always Sunday in Australia or something like that, right? Speaking of Sunday, I get to do my Beat the House tomorrow. Oof! Look at that. Timmy crushes the pocket, but just unable to get anything to tap the 6 for him. So, a naked single pin. Oh, Tim hates him. Catches the wood to the left, but unfortunately that's not there to help him. And let's see if he can get it here for the 10 bucks. Nice and thin, but it's down. 2 10s in a row, 20 through 2. Oh, I'm all messed up. That's right, today's only Friday. That's right. So tomorrow I get to do the Beat the House either way up at spare time in the morning. Looking forward to that. Timmy, looking for the strike. Uh-oh. He's got it again. A naked 6-pin. This time there's less wood to distract him. Good Lord. Ah, poor Tim. The double pegs. Hits the stick, 30 through 3, 10, 10, 10. You see the quick turn. That's almost a bit of a Keith Beaupre there as he pulled that one into the 2-hole. That sounds like a great deal, Greg. I'm in. Yeah, Tim, I saw it. When we get the front camera, it'll be real clear. All right, looking for the cleanup here. Oh, I remember that. You shave the pins right in front. That always sucks. Timmy looking for a mark. 38 through 4. Doesn't really need much on a fill to catch me, though, because I only had that garbage 3 fill. See if he can sit on one here. All right. That's a thin split. Baby split there. The 2-7, a great piece of wood there to help push that towards the 7. So be on target. Be on target. Nice ball, Timmy. That's true. My spare was converting that weird split early on, and Timmy picking up the baby split, sitting down at 48 plus a ball. And there we are as I get up there and do my old man stretch. Get that out of there and bring up this little summary screen for a second as I get ready to throw. So I have a temporary lead of 18 on Timmy, but he's sitting on a ball. I'll move my scoreboard over to the other side. I still feel this. I don't know. You just see that ball come shooting right out of my hand. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, just nothing. And again, you see it just coming right out of my hand. 2 solid drops. And I want nothing more than to find a way to hold on to this ball and not end up with a 6 box. Well, yeah, you heard me there in the frustration. It's just taking itself right out of my hand. I don't know if there was something on my towel, what was happening, but all of a sudden, no grip on the bowling ball whatsoever. That's pretty darn annoying, especially when you know, I have small hands, grip is everything, and that's a little better. Oof. I think that's a split. That is the 6-pin. Moved pretty far away, but I don't hate this. Like, the wood's right in there, so if I can kind of catch this, I should be able to hit it.
Just gotta hit what I'm aiming at.
Yep, and there it goes. Spiked out of my hand again.
Not low. I'm having a real hard time holding on.
Oh, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. You just it's hard, especially when you throw the ball with any sort of energy. If it's coming out of your hand, you're in trouble. And it doesn't look like I'm watching it now. Doesn't look like I'm throwing it any harder than usual. You know, I'm trying to clean off to get a grip on the ball and just don't know what's going on. It's frustrating, but it'll be a 9 box, just 68 through 7. Again, not as bad.
I mean, the good news is I held on to it.
Half Worcester on the left. All right. I'm afraid to shoot the gap here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, a little solid.
That happens.
I would say it's timing, but I can tell you right now, I know the ball was just coming right out of my hand. It was like it was slick all of a sudden. Oh, no. No grip. No grip at all. So I have no faith in my grip. I think at this point in time, I'm trying to clean off my glasses because old man sweats. That's 2, Greg. It'd be a mean pitch in cricket, that's for sure. All right. I actually grabbed one of my other bowling balls to throw here. How frustrating is that? So the problem that I have with the bowling balls that I throw in there is normally they're super grippy. And I'm still trying to find the balance on how to let those go right. But hey, a strike is a strike, and I certainly need it. It is quarterfinals, and that one's just going to get yanked right into the 10-pin. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Go from a bowling ball with no grip. What a rotten four-fill on a strike. A lot of guys have more than one set of bowling balls. I'm trying to learn how to throw this other set over the summer. It'll be a 7 box, just a 75. That's pretty. Sorry, 95. That's pretty yucky. You know, people like Matt Nichols. Geez, I think he's probably got 7 or 8 sets at any given time. And it's fun. You know, different bowling balls. Some people believe in using, you know, 2 different bowling balls for like the texture and the material they're out of to, you know, throw them for different lanes and how they react on lanes. And Timmy's going to start off with a much better fill on his spare. It'll be a 7.55 through his first half. Haha, Greg. What, you didn't lose one in the divorce? Timmy runs down the spare 2 in a row real quick with that 3-pinner. I'm always trying different sets of bowling balls, and I don't mind, you know, buying them to see if they're good, bad, or other. I really like to throw comets. That seems to be what's the most comfortable for me. But I tend to break them pretty quickly. Like, they'll get a lot of big chips and chunks out of them, you know, in just a couple of months. So it's hard. Timmy looking at the 1, 2, 9, 10. He'll be just off his mark to the right. Takes out the 9-pin. Looking to get some pins here. Oh! Sends that head pin up and around the 10. So it'll be a 9 box. 80 with 3 to go for Timmy. Just needs 15 to catch me in the string, but he needs 31 to take over the lead in the match. So it's just not super difficult. Just has to get 1 mark in there and pin well. And there's a mark for you. Absolute pocket bomb. Taking down the strike. Just like that, 90 plus a pair through 8. He's waiting for that one to come back.
I wait for the ball to come back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when you're just throwing a 95 string, you're not necessarily in a rush to get right back out there. That's exactly what I said to Timmy. All right, on the fill. He's going to pull that across, and that's a great setup for a spare, though. 1, 3, 10, couple of pieces of wood behind the 3, so just hit that head pin. Well, huh. Wow, I honestly am kind of surprised that he was able to take it right through there. And it'll be a 9-box. 107 through 9 for Timmy. He just needs 4 pins to take the lead. Thanks to my pathetic 95. Class A, folks, Class A. Just unable to find a way to hold on to the ball. All right. Timmy's going to come across the head pin. And yeah, that's a pin that's going to come visit. Timber's well staffed. Got people coming over there to grab it. They're discussing whether or not he can blow on the pin to send it back at him. That'd be kind of fun. So this little display, I have one little piece of artwork I got to fix. You can see the total pinfall, the strings, what we're averaging through the 2 strings. We'll get this out of here because Timmy throws fast. The 1, 3, 8, 9, 10. Wow. That's tough, man. He sends the head pin all the way around. It clips the 8 enough to knock it over, but 3, 9, 10. Hope for 2. See what happens. Oof. It'll be 1. So that 115 is going to be good, though. That's going to give Timmy the edge. He's going to be from trailing 5. He's going to be leading by 5. 217 to 212. Move the scoreboards over. We'll get the stats out of the way. And now with 2 strings in the books, you see that we both have a strike. Timmy's got a 2.5 pin lead in the average department. I have 5 spares to his 4. He has 5 10s to my 4. And we're pretty similar on head pins, 9 and 10. Nothing really amazing to celebrate there, but it's tough. It's tough. Let's see if I can figure out how to hold on to the ball here in the 3rd and get myself back in this match. Just be happy to get that 95 out of here. And we'll start out with a Starlight 5. At least that felt pretty good, a little thin. So now I just got to hit the 3 pin, which has been a little bit of a trouble for me. And that one's going to be short of getting there. I'm going to punch out the 5. Just the 3 and the 6 to clean up for a 10 box. I think I'm going to tell myself to step over a couple of extra boards. And that might have been a good enough ball to clean it up. But for now, it's a 10 bucks. As I try to right my ship here in the 3rd string. You know, it's I had a hope this season that I could get through the ACST without throwing a string under 100, and obviously was unsuccessful in that, but I'm still going to set that mark for me next season. The one goal that I did accomplish this season is I didn't have a single match where I threw below a 550. I gave it a run, but you know, at least all my matches were over 550. I threw strings under 100, and my average finished up under 120. I was hoping to finish at 120. So I think next season I'll be back at it with the same goals. I'd like to throw a 700. I didn't do it this year. I threw a 697. I averaged 118 instead of 120. And fighting my way from the spread eagle into an 8 box for 18 through 2. I did get to bowl in a whole bunch of really cool houses this year. I got to bowl in the Sawyers Bowladrome for the first time ever. And that was an interesting place. I loved it. It's just, you know, I bowled against Kyle Hetty bowling really well. I think I had 4 matches in Millis as I'm off the head pin here, but looking at the 1, the 2, and the 7. I bowled at bogey, roll away, Westgate, timber. So it's so fun, like bowling in different houses, learning. Yeah, still struggling. Still struggling finding that head pin there. Just off my mark again. Just throw one nice and easy down the middle. Nope. It'll be a 9 box, 27 through 3. I did do the candle pins for cancer. Every box that I threw that wasn't at least a 10, that was worth $1 for candle pins for cancer. I think I gave them almost $400 this year. Lita, I like Lita, but it's up in the north, so down in the south. No, Corey came to spare time. Hey, another good head pin hit. Everything but the 7 pin. Yeah, Corey came to spare time, and that would have been Charlie Waters coming to spare time. Sorry, Charlie Collins coming to spare time. 4 matches, I think, at Ryan's. And I'll pick up that spare as I shoot the corner once again. So yeah, roll away, bogey, Westgate, timber, and there must have been one other road game. Maybe a 5th match at Millis. Not sure. And all right, I'll take it. It's a 9 drop.
Take a 9er.
I don't. Oh, don't. Oh, boy. That's a big old mess there. Look at that. Wow. All right, so hopefully I can get this to find a way to the corner. Boy, it fought.
Almost didn't go.
Yep, almost didn't go. But it did. Thank God. 56 plus a ball at the half as I try to get myself back into this match. Trying to give Timmy something to chase down. I think I had Duncan come to spare time. So, yeah, I think that's it. All right, Timmy. It's going to start out outside the head pin, but well, let's see if this thing's going to go. Nope. Looks like it's the 4 horse down the left-hand side. I think it's the first time either one of us have seen the 4 horsemen. And, oh, off the wall. Maybe Charlie Collins to give this one a try. He says it's the shot that never goes. Timmy gets the wall active at timber and pulls it down. So 10 plus here in the opening. Oh, oof. Second strike of the match. Absolute bomb. Oh, I recorded this earlier, Greg. It's hard to do the commentary on my own matches, so especially when I'm bowling. It's really hard to do that. But yeah, we did this about 10 hours ago. And then I hung out there, and I have a new camera that we played around with a bit. And I'll see if I can't work that into the mix. If I can do another playoff match, maybe I'll try to set that up and use it. On the strike. And Tim is devastating on the head pin here. The heavy hammer. And then this one, everything but the 2-5. And I will be kind enough to save us from seeing the full buffalo here. So while Mr. Nichols takes his time to go down there and get the pin out of the pit. Oh, Mr. McCool, I appreciate your support, but having seen the score sheets out there, you might make the safer bet. Timmy, I'm still going to clip this video and have fun with it for good old Matt. I think Matt had forgotten about the fact that we had the cameras on him, so he's like, "Oh, damn it!" All right, Timmy needing just the 2-pinner here to continue his Dutch 200 effort. Oh! He caught that wood out front, so it'll be an 8 on the strike, 38 through 2. Greg's got a good bet going there. He'll chip away one of the two, 47 through 3. Good times, man, good times. We were always trying to keep things going there, man. We had a really good time. You know, there's obviously a pretty tense match, and, you know, neither one of us was really going off, which is kind of fun. Like, you know, sure, that's not like 650 to 640, but, you know, the match is close. Like, I was up 15, he's up 5, you know. Oh! Couldn't get that split to go. That would get out of there so quick. Just needs that 6-pin. Woo! And it's going to sneak right by it. Be a 9 box. 56 through 4. Well, that's where you're most likely to see the Buffalo. He was there having fun, heckling us. It was a good time. Oh, he's got this again, and he's kicked that piece of wood forward again. I don't think this one's as far. So, once again, another shot at the 2-5. Another piece of wood sticking its nose right out there. Oh! He's going to pull it across. 678 to 677 is pretty damn incredible. Lanes are moving well when that happens. Deja vu is Timmy's going to end up with almost a carbon copy 9 box there. 65 for his half. Get the stats out of here. As you can see, we're separated by 14 pins, though I do have a spare ball.
That one's going to play.
We're laughing about Nichols being down there in the pit. Yeah, that's got to be McIntosh and St. Cyr, was it? Oh, come on! Son of a... Ah! My third Worcester of the game. This is the first one on the right side. So, just get the gap. I love when I throw it and you hear that little uh-oh. It's like I knew. Oh, it's pooling. Oh, is that Bolorama? Got it. Yeah, that place can be lively, to say it at the very least. You know, I'm sure if Bob Allard knew that there was going to be a big match there, he might have taken care of the plates as well. I haven't bowled there yet. I got to get up to Bolorama this summer. I know I was trying to last year. I got up to Boutwells. I got up to Lakeside. Ah! My struggles are going to continue here. Half Worcester on the other side. Let's Leach against St. Cyr. Got it. Still not really on target. Not really throwing well. The 1 and the 7 to clean up for a 10 box here, but what was looking good with a couple of spares in a row is kind of falling off the rails. As I hold that tight for an 8 box, it'll be 73 through 7.
Because I haven't yet.
Ugh. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating.
Feels so close.
All right, firing away in box 8. Oh,
There it is.
there's the lemon drop.
Oh, great. Here to collect on his lemon walk.
And for what it's worth, I did drop the buck in the bucket. Angry with myself for throwing that one out there. Might have been a bit of a safety ball.
Getting angry. I need to slow down.
I knew I ripped that one. Pulled it tight. Just the 1-8. The stick in front is tricky. It's like you really got to hit it hard. Or something like that. I'll take it. It's a 10 bucks. 83. Yeah, I tell you, Nico, I'm throwing rubber bowling balls on pretty solid wood lanes, so they will bounce. But it's something I have to learn about how to throw it in a way that it kind of gets out there and catches. Well, that'll work. Good old 9 drop. Everything but Mr. 7. Tell me if you've seen this one before. I want that wood to move a little more to the right. There we go. All right, I think that's good. This candlepin is a sport of rolling the ball, Mr. Packer. There we go. All right.
All right.
Hey, it's almost synchronized. Picked up the spare. Took advantage of the wood. $93 plus a ball through 9. Let's see if we can fill this worth a damn. That'll be another head pin hit and an 8 drop. So that'll close it out at 101. See if I can pick this up. Just the 2 and the 4. Piece of wood to guide it home. Who needs the wood? I'll take it.
I'm just going to call the 9th and 10th box.
Yeah, no kidding. Seems like the last 2 boxes of the string are about my best ones so far. 111 plus a fill here. And that'll be a little shaver for a 118. I'll take it.
9th and 10th boxes only.
Not bowling awesome, not bowling awful, but, you know, when you're bowling against someone that averages over 120, you got to be bowling better than this. So I'll finish out with a 118. Timmy's just got to throw 48 to tie me to take the match lead back. Needs 53 to tie the string. He now needs 51 to tie the string as it's his turn to try out the half Worcester. His on the right, so again, the common logic here is you shoot between the 1 and the 6. When it came across, and does it got enough energy? No. So just the 5 and the 6. He's got a nice bridge between them. And he's pretty solid on the 5, so that'll be a 9 bucks. 74 through 6. Timmy's talking about the head pin. I'm laughing about how I basically took 3 boxes to hit the head pin in my last half. I will figure out how to bowl better at timber. And oh, that's got it. Timmy throwing bombs and F-bombs at the same time. That pin came off the lip and hit it just enough to topple it down for the strike. I think that's his 3rd of the match. 84 plus a pair through 7. Timmy's like, I didn't believe that happened. I'm like, oh, you could trade that strike in for something else if you'd like. Alrighty.
See, this is what happens when you complain about good.
Look at this garbage. Starlight 5 on the left with the 6 pin. Ooh. He made it dance. Just no love. He's got the 6 and the 7 here. Pick a stick. Or missed by a sliver. It'll be an 8 bucks. 100 through 8. 20 over par. Still has a pair to go. As he gets ready to fire away here in the 9th. And he breaks up the split on the head pin. Just the 3 and the 6. That's my nemesis pin. See if Timmy has better luck with it than I do. Attaboy, right on it. 110 with the ball through 9. That puts me back in the hole here as soon as he throws a fill ball. Oh! Man, he's been getting a couple of those thin but active head pin hits. It'll be a 9-drop, a nice plank in front of the 3. Absolutely. 129 plus a ball here as he widens things up in the 3rd. Stretching his lead, sitting at 16 plus the fill. And oh, that's not the one I would have figured was going to go. A 136. Timmy takes the string by 18, stretching his lead to 35 here. I'm running out of room, 40 boxes to go, and see if I can't get myself back on track. At least I've moved away from the 95 string, but bringing 1-teens to a 120 match, that's not going to help me. Leading me in strikes, but I got him in spares. We're about the same on 10s. He's got the head pin and split edge, and he's definitely throwing cleaner with fewer pins left standing. I'm leaving an army up out there, so my pinning is not what you would call good. My sweating, apparently, is very, very good. All right, getting ready here for string 4. In my head, because I've been obviously dealing with trouble finding a consistent grip and approach, but either way, got to get better. And here we go in string 4. And we'll start out once again. Back on the head pin, a rotten split, the 3-4-6, but I love the wood, so my idea is, you know, come over to the 3-6, let it bounce off the wood, and take it home. Or absolutely chop the hell out of the 3-pin and get away with it. See the wood come off the sidewall. And as you heard me say to Timmy, that's why we spin the ball. An underestimated important element of the game is how much you really can get the rotation going with the ball. On the fill. All right, I'll take a 9-drop. Everything but the kingpin. I'm not a big fan of that front wood. It's kind of angled, and you want to hit it high, but if you hit the cap, that's got bad news written all over it. But I'll take it. 2 in a row early on here in the 3rd. 29 plus a ball through 2. Question is, would I have gotten that if the wood wasn't there? All right, looking to keep this going. I like splits, apparently. 3 for 3 on the head pin, 2 splins in the early going, 2 splits. This one, the 2-4-6, I don't love this wood. I kind of want to see if I can. I'm afraid if I touch the cap, it's just going to shoot in front of the 2 and the 4. So I got to kind of get it high. Oh, just couldn't get it to get over there. Just couldn't get it to move. And waiting on this piece of wood. And it's going to continue to roll. I thought it was going to stop. The rules of Candlepin do state that you're supposed to wait for the wood to stop rolling. And I'll take it home for a 10 box. 46 through 3. Early here in the 4th. Hoping I can get back on track. Needed a couple of marks early. Gonna need a couple marks in the middle, a couple marks late. Everything to claw back into this match. Oof. And that's the setback, folks. 4, 5, 7. No wood to help it. Hopefully I can find a way to hit this and send the 4 off the wall. Or just continue to annihilate the 7 pin. I mean, the good news is I can hit the 7 pin. The bad news is I hit the 7 pin. Grab a stick. We'll throw the field goal. Be an 8 box. 54 through 4. It's a good string going. Would love to sit on a mark here. Put some pressure on Timmy and climb back in this match. And it's a clean half. 5 for 5 on the head pin with 3 splits and a check mark on the right. So get in there and just blow up the triangle. Oh, just too much to the right. Sends the 3 in front of the 5. Frustrating. All right, single stick. Right down the heart. It'll be a 10 box. 64 for an opening half. Much needed. Good start to try to cut into Timmy's lead here. Although, you know, obviously with the advantage he had, he only needs a 41.5 to tie the match back up. And I'll get the stats out of the way as he fires away pretty quickly. Oh! His turn to start out with a split. He's got the 3-2 split to the right. So usually, the bowler wants to send the 3 into the 2. Just a little high. That's a hard cut. You know, it's like shooting the 5-7, 5-10, and needing to do it with enough energy to carry the corner. And he'll clean them right out of there for a 10 box. So, yay! I have a lead in the string for the moment. 19 to 10. But none of that matters. It really is just about total pinfall. I'm sitting at 394 on the bench. Timmy's got 4 boxes. He's back to those thin head pin hits, and they're working for him. That's a 9 drop. Everything but the 2. He's got a piece of wood pretty high up. Can't tell. See if I can make this view bigger for myself. Yeah, you can actually see where the dead wood line is if you're looking at this full screen. As Mark goes down to grab and take a look at it, there's a penciled line that goes across the plate. I believe it's 24 inches in front of where the head pin is spotted. And if any part of the pin is over it, it gets removed. I think that's an old plan because, and Timmy's going to pull that tight on the spare shot. You know, long before there were automatic pin setters, there were people back there that would, you know, be risking their lives to set up the game, the bowling game. And obviously when a ball hits a piece of wood that far out, you don't know which direction the ball or the wood's going to go. So it was a protection mechanism for the people. And then with automatic pin setters, it's also preventing you from potentially launching a pin or the ball up into the lights up above and shattering lights. Timmy fires away on box 3. Oh, come on, get in there. Got a 6-7-10 split, but this one does look like if you can drive the piece of wood there on the side straight back, you might be able to get that other piece to kick across. Oh, or just totally hop over it. Hell of a spare by Timmy picking up the 6-7-10. That wood came off the wall and just beeline for the 7. The pin that's spinning around in the middle was the one that I thought might be part of the play, but hey, it is what it is. 30 plus. 6. Timmy's turn at the check mark. As so far, both of us have been dead on the head pin in this half. And nope, that's going to be the 5 pin. So we're good on the head pin, but 0 for 2 on the check mark. And oh, he bounces it off the wall. It'll be a 10 box, 46 through 4. So Timmy just needs 5 pins to tie up the match yet again. But for the moment, I've chipped into his lead a bit. And all right. I don't hate it. We'll finish the half. 10 for 10 on the head pin with 6 splits. He's got a 3-1 split here, the 3-6-10, and then the 7 all the way over to the right. Hopefully you can send this over there. Little solid. So now the 7-10 split. And he's got the saloon doors there out front. You can't resist those, can you? Look at this. You know you want to sizzle it down the middle. Oh, and he did. He got one, but not the other. It'll be a 55. Tell him I try to be greedy. So that puts him back up 14 for the moment. 408 to 394 with just a string and a half to go. That little stretch of head pins helping both of us get back to a little ahead of 50%. As I get ready to fire away on lane 24, sitting at a 64 half. And great ball, just never found a way to find the 4 pin. I hate the 4 pin. I hate the 4 pin. I hate the 4 pin. I can shoot the 7 pin all day long. I hate the 4 pin. 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 It's in my head. I know it. And there's the 7 pin, right? Yep. Oh, brutal. Brutal. 1 ball wonder to 9. 73 through 6. Yep. I know I even try. I think about like what I want to do, the line that I need to throw. 4 pins just got my ass. And I'll miss the head pin. Falling apart here. 1, 3, 6, 7. Ideally, you go in between the 1 and the 3. Send the head pin over towards the 7. Let's see where the grip goes. Mr. Peterson. Oh, it had been a while, but there it was, a good old spike. It's in my head. It's in my head. I felt I don't want another round of the drops here. That's brutal. Better. What can you do? What can you do? Look at that. That pin just circles. We're doing pirouettes to move over towards the 6 pin and not go down. Ugly 7 box, 80 through 7. Damn it. All right, found the head pin finally. Well, only 1 box break. Hey, look, folks, it's the 4 pin again. I am not aiming for the 4 pin. There is no way in hell I will aim at the 4 pin. This is completely going for the wood.
I found a way to hit the 4 pin.
Absolutely. Complete cheese. Say what you want. Use that wood. Much needed spare. 90 plus a ball in the 8th. On the fill. Huh.
I get 5
Well, Yeah. Once again, another pin moved.
I don't know how to shoot this.
Yeah. I mean, that 4-pin has come up. So normally you go between the 2 to send it into the 3. I think I'm just going to try to bully the 2-pin and hope I can catch that wood behind it.
Try to see if I can catch that back wood.
Yep. I know this shot. Know where I'm going. Yeah. That felt good. I think I went a little more left than I really wanted to be. But either way, it got that pin into that wood, and that's really what I was hoping for there. All right, 105 plus a fill here in the 9th. Hopefully I can do better than 5. Or not. Ah, damn it. 3-2 split to the left. It's a 5 fill again. Couldn't make it come off the wall well enough. All right, a nice easy shot at the 610 here for a 10 box. But 120s, I don't know. Not against Timmy. I need better than this. But I'll take it home. It'll be a 120. Frustrated a bit, but hey, look, what can you do? You know, you're 9 out of 10 on the head pin. You had 5 splits. You know, that comes with hitting the head pin. So for a string that had a lot of hitting my objects, it just didn't quite turn out as well as I would have hoped. You know, that's Candlepin for you. But Timmy's going to fire away at me here, needing just 43 pins to take the lead back in the match. So apparently, we're going to continue to split until morale approves. Timmy with an eagle. 6 for 6 on the head pin. 4 splits for him, and ooh. He gets the 3-1 out of it. Everything but the 3 and the 6. Takes it home for the 10 box. 65 through 6. Oh, that's such a lot of fun. Such a lot of fun. Oh no! 2 in a row. That is 5 splits on 7 head pins. Great accuracy and nothing to show for it. Gets inside the 2-pin on this one, sends it off the wall, and just, you know, hey, 3 out of 6 ain't bad. On the other side, nope, this time he rips that 3-pin around. It'll be an 8 box. 73 through 7. I mean, it's not like I really went crazy down the stretch here, but he is up against a pair of marks with garbage fills. And oh, all right. I was looking at another split there, but it broke it up as it tripped the 3-pin forward. Just has to shoot the 7 in the corner. And unfortunately, that one's gonna catch the pin in the gutter, and that's no good. So Timmy will wave that off for the 9 box. 82 with a pair to go. So all he needs is 16 to take the lead back in the match. Don't let my 120 think that it means anything important. And Timmy, yeah, we know he can throw marks in a hurry. That one's going to come across. A little bit of frustration there. Takes out the half Worcester on the left. Again, shoot the gap. Get between the 1 and the 4. Oh! Got exactly there. Just no love getting that 5-pin. Hits it for the 10. 92 with a box to go. Again, 5 pins. That's all he needs to take the lead back. I've tried to chip into it a bit. And that was his first one out of the whole string off the head pin. So 8 for 9. Will he be 9 for 10? Oof. That is split number 6 for Timmy. So between the two of us, 11 splits in this string. The 3, 6, 7, and 8, I love the wood that's there. Oh! He just kind of bullied his way right through the 3-pin in for the spare. So 102 plus a ball here. As he cleans up that mess nicely. And looking to fill it. Oh, that's a pretty damn good fill right there as Timmy drops a strike on the spare. A huge 20 box at the end, taking away the little bit of life that I was feeling. And I'm going to walk into the 5th string trailing by 15. 465 to 450. And just 10 boxes to go. As you can see, after that last string, with both of us being all over the head pin, I'm up to 23. He's at 27 through 40 boxes. He's blowing me away in the strikes, but I'm picking up a few extra spares. So it's keeping this a little close. I just wish I was filling them better than 5s. Oh, frustrating. Anyways, string 5 about to get underway here. And, all right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Staying on the head pin. The 2 and the 4, great little sweeping piece of wood there. Just hit that slant and let it happen. There you go. Sometimes it needs to be really easy for me to get it, so I'm happy. I'm not going to complain. Little bowling ball spiraling around down there. I think that is 4 out of 5 strings I started out with a spare. That's a good sign, but obviously in between, not so good. And that's going to 3 consecutive. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I hear audio. There we go. Video's catching up. All right, we're good. What just a rotten little fill that was. Not much better on the second ball. I would appreciate this guy finding another time to go get his bowling balls. Shooting at the 5 and the 10 here with a piece of wood in the middle, looking for the 10 box. And 1 out of 2. It'll be a 9 box, 24 through 2. Well, good for you, Casey. No more Jello. All right, 24 through 2. Obviously needing a decent string here to make Timmy have to work. And we're firing away in box 3. And it breaks up. Alrighty, nice and easy. Just got to hit a single 6-pin. Good news is I'm on the head pin. Good news is I'm on the single pin. 34 with a ball to go through 3.
Let's get in there.
Pressure's off. 1 spare. All right. It just beat a 5 fill. That's all I've been doing lately. Oh. It wanted to come back and take it. Be a 9 drop. 43 through 3. And a great little setup here on the 5-pin. Just nice and easy. Right down the middle. Don't make this difficult. And I'm not gonna.
Bringing spares to a strike fight.
53 plus a ball through 4. needed a good start here against Timmy, and well, not so bad. Let's see if I can keep this going. Another rotten spare fill. Pulled it across. 1-5, everything to the left. Just a 4 drop. 57 through 4. And hope I can blow this up. So for me, I'm looking between the 1-2 heavy. Oh! Thought I had it. That pin just kind of spun forward a little too much. Didn't take out the 7 pin, so shooting my favorite here. 7 pin looking for the 10. Nope. I would have hit the 4 though. All right, 66 half. Not bad, but when you're down 15 coming in, that 66 half might as well just be a 15 half. But Timmy's got it nice and easy. Whatever I do, he only needs to do it 14 pins less. But firing away here in the first. And he'll be on the splits again. 2-2. He's got the 2 and the 4, 6 and the 10. He's got that nice piece of wood out in front, so you kind of wonder if you can shoot it, you know, catch the corner of that wood and take out the 2 pins. No, unfortunately, got too much of the wood there, just rips out the 6 pin. So grab a couple of sticks here. And it'll be an 8 box. All right, so I cut 7 pins off the lead in the first box, but I know Timmy. He's going to match me with a couple of marks for sure. But we'll see what happens. Nice thin hit coming across. It's another split, although it's only a baby split. It's a 310. He's got a piece of wood behind that might help. It's a little too flat, I think, but we'll see what happens. Oh, blew it up. Wow. It just rips off that 3 pin through the wood right into the 10. Probably should have used some slow-mo on that so you could actually see it, because he just disintegrated those pins. All right, working on the spare. 18 plus. Is it going to take the head pin out too? No. It'll be a 7 drop, 25 through 2. So Timmy's gone and taking the lead back by a pin, since I can't fill spares worth a damn here today. 1, 2, 4. And once again, dusted him. 2 marks in a row for Timmy here. 35 plus a ball through 3. That little bit of room I'd given myself has vanished pretty quickly. As Timmy fires away to fill the spare. Oh, it'll be just 2. 37 through 3 for Timmy. He's got the half Worcester to clean up here. Want to shoot that gap. He got the head pin a little heavy. And is looking at the setback to clean up for a 10 box. Here he goes. Ooh. I think that one kind of found some grip on his hand and held on. It's just a 7 box, so 44. Match is pretty darn close here as Timmy's firing away in the 5th of the 5th string. And off he goes. All right. Back on the head pin, leaves the diamond 3. So give it a run. Sit down on a mark. Yeah. And he does. Sends it off the wall. So turns that 7-pin gap into a 3-pin lead plus a ball. So we're pretty much right back where we started. You can see I'm sitting at 516, Timmy at 519 plus a ball. He's got 4 strikes to my 1. I've got 4 extra spares. He's got an extra 10 bucks. 30 to 26 for head pins, 15 to 9 for splits. Most importantly, he's just been pinning really well, and I have not. Got a couple of real just junk boxes out there. And here I am on the second half. All right, on the head pin, my turn for a diamond. Diamond 2. Really no wood there to help. Just got to blow this up right, catch the 2-5 pocket. That way the wall comes into play. I think I was a little tight there. Pulled it through the 5, so the 2 and the 4 to clean up for a 10 bucks. As I fire away at it. And just absolutely cherry the 2-pin out. Be a 9 bucks, 75, just 4 to go. Obviously wanting a few marks here. Actually wanting as many marks as possible to give myself a chance down the stretch. Giving up opportunities like the diamond, that'll bite you. All right, I get away with one. A nice thin 9 drop, and hopefully this wood will get, yep, all right, cool. Both of those pins find the gutter. I have a nice guide to the 10 pin. Play the wood, take the easy spare. Don't take a risk. There you go.
Yep.
All right, 85 with the ball. Let's see if we can build on this mark and keep them coming in. Talking to myself, becoming the Karl Malone up there, just mumble, mumble, mumble at the foul line. Oh! Once again, a really solid 9 drop, and thankfully it's on a fill. 94 through 7, and a 6-pin to shoot at. Oh no. I want that one back. I want that one back.
Right out of my hand.
A non-functional overhead scoreboard. I'm 50-50 on that, Drew. I mean, I feel bad that they have a scoreboard that's not working right, but I love paper scoring. Oh, Paul Grant here. As I take down the 6-pin for the 10 box. 104 with a pair to go.
Want that one back. Want that one back.
I do. I want that one back, but it's gone. And here we go, firing away in box 9. My old buddy, a half Worcester on the right.
All right.
I got to shoot this gap as best as I can. Aim for the inside of the 1, let it go off the 6 and see what happens. Uh-oh. Yeah, that one certainly went across and went high. So looking at the 6, 7, and 10 to clean up for a 10 bucks. So that's brutal. Brutal. Let's see what we can do here. At least get 2. Yeah, I think I pulled that just a bit. The 8 box has me at 112. In my final box, I really want to mark to at least to make Timmy have to work. And here we go. Last chance. And it's a Nixon. It's a Nixon.
Gotta get this guy real
4, 6, 7, 10. I like the wood on the left. I like the wood on the left. Oh, sorry, wood on the right. Wood on the left's a little out of play, but the wood on the right, I know I need to get real low to send this across. And oh, just off the target. All right, well, I'm not going to get 3 shooting the 2. I know every pin's going to matter. Let's see how we go. Yeah, I came across the pin, so I'll finish with a pair of 8 boxes, which is not good. So with just 5 boxes to go and a fill ball in hand, Timmy just needs 52 pins to take the match, to move on to the semifinals, and end my season all at the same time. Let's see what the fill ball works out to be as he fires away in box 6. Oof. Tell me if you've heard this before. Timmy with a split 3-2 to the left. It's a 5 fill. He closes out his first half at 59, but as you can see, just needs 46 in his last 5 boxes. Ouch. Takes out the 2 pin. So hoping for a couple of sticks here. And wow, that one will stay way out to the right for a 6 box. 65, so he will need a mark. Or he could 10 out and we bowl another whole string, right? 40 pins to go, 530 to 570. Timmy firing away in box 7. And that's strike number 5 in the match. And that couldn't have come at a better time for Timmy. $75 plus a pair. It's down to 30. He's waiting for that one to come back. That's funny. I don't know that I've ever thought, all right, this one threw a strike, I need to throw it again. But hey, it's working for him. 5 strikes to go with 12 spares and 10 tens so far, and that's a good 9 drop. Couple of sticks there, lined up nicely. They should fly into the 7 for him pretty easy. This is pretty much automatically a 20 box. I'm going to start marking it on my score sheet because I can't imagine that this does not go. And there it is. That's the dagger right there for sure. 95 with a ball to go in the 8th. Anything, a fill of 5, and it's a done deal. So fun. My ACST season comes to an end, 19 matches into it. As Timmy's going to go and have yet another split. He's really been on the head pin these last couple of strings. So far, 34 out of 49. Oh, now he's just showboating. Picks up the 7-10 split. I really loved bowling in the ACST South A this season, Drew. You know, going up against just heavy hitter after heavy hitter. It was just, it's awesome. It's addictive to be in these big games. So I can't wait to get back at it again next year. Assuming I still qualify for the A's. All right, Timmy's just going to get a 6 fill, leaving the 1, the 3, the 8, and the 9. He needs this to break 600, so I'm telling him, go get it. And there it is, pouring it on at the end. 129 plus a ball, needing 6, I think. No, needs just a few. Yeah, needs 6 for a 600.
Oh, so 600?
Thanks, Greg. Like I said, it was a great season. I mean, ending my season going after just top flight bowlers was just the way to go. And Timmy will fill it with a 9. He'll finish up. That's a 138 for a 603 to 570. My season comes to the end as Timmy takes it by 33 pins. I bowled okay, but certainly not over my average and certainly not well enough to hold up with Timmy here. He was a sliver under his. It was definitely a little tight out there. He had 5 strikes, 15 spares, 34 out of 50 on the head pin. Half of them were splits. 17 splits. He had 10 tens. He left 31 pins standing on the plate. I only had a single strike, 17 spares, 30 out of 50 on the head pin, 10 splits, 10 boxes, and 43 pins left standing. Ironically, even if I did better on pinning, I'd still have lost. His strikes were huge. But yeah, it was a great time, and my season, at least as a bowler, comes to the end. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll do some replays. I'm going to get out of here. And thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a great night. Bye. But let's get the box score up. Let's get me over here on the right. And I will stick between the 1 and the 6 and let the ball do what it can. And it'll make it. 2 strikes, 269 spares, 189 tens, perfect box rate of 61% through just 85 strings. And this is his home, and quite an army of pins here. The 1-5, everything to the left, the 9 sleeping in behind. And I'll take that. It'll be a 9 on the spare, 99. And let's see if we can go for 2 in a row here. Oh, I like the 7. He had one earlier when he busted up everything but the left wing. Just keep it down the middle, nice and easy. Nice. All right, 6, 7, a couple pieces of wood. Let's see if I can get this to move. There we go. Having a great piece of wood there to help push that towards the 7. So be on target. Be on target. Nice ball, Timmy. Actually grab one of my other bowling balls to throw here. Haha, Greg. What, you didn't lose one in the divorce? Timmy runs down the spare, 2 in a row. Real super difficult. Just has to get one mark in there and pin well. And there's a mark for you. Sorry, Charlie Collins coming to spare time. 4 matches, I think, at Ryan's. And there, look at that. Wow. All right, so hopefully I can get this to find a way to the corner. Neither one of us have seen the 4 Horsemen. And, oh, off the wall. Timmy gets the wall active at timber and pulls it down. So 10 plus here in the opening. Oh, oof. That's good. This candlepin is a sport of rolling the ball, Mr. Packer. There we go. Piece of wood to guide it home. Who needs the wood? I'll take it. I will figure out how to bowl better at timber. And oh, that's got it. See if Timmy has better luck with it than I do. Attaboy, right on it. Thin but active head pin hits. It'll be a 9 drop. A nice plank in front of the 3. Absolutely. You know, come over to the 3-6, let it bounce off the wood, and take it home. Or angled, and you want to hit it high, but if you hit the cap, that's got bad news written all over it. But I'll take it. Drive the piece of wood there on the side straight back. You might be able to get that other piece to kick across. Oh! Or just totally hop over the 4-pin. This is completely going for the wood.
I found a way to wood.
Yep. I know this shot. Know where I'm going. Yeah. That felt good. This string. The 3, 6, 7, and 8. I love the wood that's there. Oh. Oh. That's a pretty there. Just hit that slant and let it happen. There you go. Good news is I'm on the head pin. Good news is I'm on the single pin. Nice and easy, right down the middle. Don't make this difficult. And I'm not gonna. Might help. It's a little too flat, I think, but we'll see what happens. Oh, blew it up. Wow. Lead back by a pin since I can't fill spares worth a damn here today. 1, 2, 4. And once again, dusted him. Give it a run. Sit down on a mark. And he does. Sends it off the wall to the 10 pin. Play the wood. Take the easy spare. Don't take a risk. There you go. 7. And that's strike number 5 in the match. Automatically at 20 bucks. I'm going to start marking it on my score sheet because I can't imagine that this does not go. There it is. He's really been on the head pin these last couple of strings. So far, 34 out of 49. Oh, now he's just showboating. 3, the 8, and the 9. He needs this to break 600. So I'm telling him, go get it.